Now we're going to be looking at using adjectives to describe different items, masculine items, feminine items, and we're going to look at how to make them match, the adjectives match in both gender and number. So I'm going to show you some examples here on the board so you get the idea. Over here I have our sombrero again, so let's call it the hat, which hopefully you guys remember that the word the is el, la, los, or las. One hat would just be el sombrero. But I want to describe it, so I want to say the big hat, for example. The word big is grande, so I could say el sombrero grande. And generally in English, pretty much always in English, we're putting the adjectives before the noun. The big hat, in Spanish, almost always the adjective is going to come after the noun, so it's kind of opposite for you English speakers. So el sombrero grande. We have a dress right here. We'll call it a long dress. The long dress. El vestido largo. Once again, the adjective comes after the noun. The sweater, maybe it's an ugly sweater. El suéter feo. So again, it comes after. It does ugly sweater. Let's describe some feminine nouns over here. So we have a t-shirt. We'll call it the red t-shirt. So the word the is going to be la because the t-shirt is feminine. La camiseta. And the word, you'll notice over here I have red written as rojo. But now I'm describing something feminine, so I have to make this adjective rojo feminine. To do that, I'm going to change the O to an A. So we have la camiseta roja. Maybe we have a girl, and she's tall, so we're going to call her the tall girl. The word tall is right here. Notice I have the word written down as alto, but the girl is feminine, obviously, so I'm going to need to make this adjective feminine. To do that, la muchacha alta. And then, I don't remember what I was going to do over here for the truth, but we'll call it the ugly truth. La verdad. I'll call it fea, because this is feminine, so I make feo feminine. Now really quick, we're going to look at making these things plural. So for example, if I have more than one hat, I want to say the big hats. We've got to change every single word right here. So hats, obviously, will be sombreros. But we've got to make this word the plural also. So this is now los. And this over here also has to match up. So this is grandes, los sombreros grandes, the big hats. I want to do the same thing here. So I have the word the for the dresses, it's plural. Make this plural, make this plural. They all need to match up. The sweaters, plural, plural, plural. Remember the ES for nouns ending in a consonant. Over here I want to make all these plural. It's a little bit easier for feminine ones because the law is already there for you. Las camisetas rojas. Las muchachas altas, las verdades feas. Okay, so this is the big hats, the long dresses, the ugly sweaters. If instead I want to say some big hats, I can change all of these words right here to the indefinite article. So if I want to say some big hats, we could say unos. Go all the way down here for some long dresses, some ugly sweaters. Over here, if I want to say some red t-shirts, I could say unas and unas muchachas altas, unas verdades feas, etc. And that's how I could make those plural. So everything has to match up. Everything has to be plural, everything has to be feminine, or everything has to be masculine and singular, or masculine and plural.